Hey, welcome back. Before we get started on this video, I just wanted to congratulate Paul in the Philippines, Old Dog, New Tricks. Paul, congratulations for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Now, I know Paul, I've met with him, broke bread with him, great guy, funny, he's got a great channel. He's earned those 100,000. Anybody that wants to know more information about the Philippines, about the Philippine culture, the people, he's your guy, and you'll be amused while you do it. So, you know, a lot of us vloggers here, we know each other, we support each other, and no, it's not all drama. It doesn't matter if you're in Dumaguete, which some people call Dramageddon, it's not true, or Angeles, which most people think that all we do is go to Walking Street. That's not true either. But we do have somewhat of a community, depending on where you're at, and I try to bridge both sides, from Dumaguete to Angeles, and I'm kind of in the middle here in San Fernando. So congratulations, Paul, you've earned it. I'm proud of you. I've been a supporter for a long time. So if you get a chance, go over and watch Paul in the Philippines, Old Dog, New Tricks. Okay, now let's get on with this. All right, as many of you know, we've been looking at houses since about February. At the time, February, we were looking at houses just to get an idea of the architecture, the type of houses we could get, or that were available, what the pricing was. We were trying to educate ourselves into a lot of things. We weren't serious about buying. We needed to educate ourselves. Now, there is a lot of things that I've had to learn about buying real estate here in the Philippines. For one thing, I, as a foreigner, cannot own land in the Philippines. That would be my wife. So she's been educating herself also, along with me. So we're trying to educate ourselves so we can be homeowners, join the 10%ers, as my friend Greg calls it. Yeah, go check out Building in the Philippines, another blogger that we support and we like and we've met. Okay, so yeah, to be a 10%er, a property owner, you know, we needed to know what type of architecture, styling and things would fit our needs, what kind of pricing we'd be able to afford. Keep in mind, I can't go and buy a 20 million, which would be, 500,000 US house. There's no way. I have to pay cash for a house, and with the sale of my house in the US, you know, there wasn't a lot of meat on the bone compared to that. So I won't get into prices on these houses. Just say that they're in the lower end of, and that'd be sub 10 million, which 200,000. It'd be, yeah, way south of there. So, you know, we're in the lower end. You know, just the way things work out, and we're fortunate. There are people that come over here, retire, expats. They don't have that to fall back on. So, you know, they don't. They're not able to buy a house. They just have to rent for the rest of their lives, which we could rent for the rest of our lives. It's not a big hardship, but I would like to leave something for my wife and my stepdaughter upon my passing. You know, we don't know what our expiration date is, you know, so why not get started? So we've been looking at a lot of houses. And next couple of videos, that's basically what it'll be on. I hope it's not too boring. You know, we've looked at some pretty spectacular houses. We've looked at some that are less than desirable. I didn't vlog all of them. We've looked at a lot of houses. Since February, I guesstimated somewhere around 25 houses. That's not even including all the ones online. If we counted all the ones online, probably over 100, well over 100. But, you know, they have to be within a certain reasonable context to even get us to go out and look at them. So, you know, there's a lot of things we're learning, like clear title, liens, and things like this. bank loans. We're learning. So here we go. We'll show you this last house this house. There's a lot of ways to do it. We've been basically going to the developers and looking at what their offerings are. I've talked to builders, designer builders, and the first thing I say is, okay, so where is your lot located? And I says, I don't have a lot. Well, then how are you going to build a house? I says, tell me how much the house is going to be, and then I can go and buy a lot that I can afford. They don't get that. They think I should just go buy a lot and then build a house to fit on that. If I go and buy a 100 square meter lot and the house is going to have 110 square meter of footprint, or if I go and buy a lot and I spend X amount of money on that lot, but my budget is here and the house costs that much, okay, so now I'm going to end up with a nipa hut on a lot. It doesn't make sense to me. I would rather find out how much a house is going to cost, then go find a lot that will fit my budget, because lot prices are all over the map. Depending on where you build or where you buy, for in this area right here, a lot could go from 8,000 pesos per square meter all the way up to 25,000 pesos per square meter. As you can see, that's a wide range. So we looked at a lot. It was 169 square meters, 2.9 million. That's a lot of money. It was 17,000 pesos per square meter. That was about average. We really liked the lot. I did a video on that, said we were looking at lots, and I showed the mountains in the background. That was probably 5-6 videos ago. So, we've been trying to do that kind of due diligence also. But these builders, they just think that I need to have that magical lot, and then they'll talk to me about how much it's going to cost to build a house. So I want to find one that will actually talk to me, give me a number on how much it's going to cost. Now, that's the other thing. Builders, I've seen pricing anywhere in this area now from 25,000 pesos per square meter to design and build a home, all the way up to 45,000 pesos per square meter. As you can see, it's a wide range. How much do you get? How much do you need? You can go with different luxury packages. I'm not a luxury kind of guy. Give me functional house that has some clean aesthetics. I'm happy. Don't need luxury. How much of that luxury can you use? So anyway, we've looked at some houses that had some really nice appeal. We've looked at some that had less than appeal. So you be the judge. I'll just show you what we're seeing. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're looking at another new house here. There's a upstairs little balcony, and then you can put another balcony up here on top of the carport. Basically one carport, but it's fairly wide, so you get our car in there easy. And this will be about the only landscaping opportunities here. Okay, so let's walk inside. Okay, so coming inside here, the stairs going up. And I got all this glass here. That's pretty sturdy. I was really amazed. It doesn't wiggle at all. And that's some pretty thick glass. That's probably 10 millimeters glass thick. And here in the kitchen, you can put some bar stools up here. I'd probably make this into the dining room. I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of space here underneath the stairs, so I'd probably turn this into a pantry area. Just build some shelving units in here and make that into a pantry, and maybe a storage right there. The refrigerator go right here on the end. These are all soft close cabinets. And they go way up, so you can close them and they just softly close. Now this doesn't have a stove here in the kitchen, but this is plumbed here for a, well, it's wired in, so you can power up a range hood, and then your range hood would go right here underneath, and then exit, go right out through the tiles. And I love these tiles too. I think that octagonal tiles are really cool. And there are a lot of outlets. There's 1, 2, 3 outlets. And underneath here, there's another outlet. So, and I didn't check up here to see if there are any up here. Nothing here, but still, I mean, you get that many outlets in a kitchen, you're doing good. And you got a little storage space here. So, and then, like I say, nice serving area here, nice place to be. And then you've got some shelves up here, so you can put things and your chandeliers. So let's walk out of the kitchen, and this is again under the stairs, but you know, I'm 5'9", and if you were 6 foot, you could fit under there. So having the fridge there, that's gonna be interesting. And then not much in the space of living room. This is a 163 square meter house, but they did what I would do. They made up for it in bedrooms. So this is the downstairs toilet and bath. Sorry, the power's not on. Really nice fixtures and stuff, but we would have to supply our own mirrors. I don't know what it is about people in mirrors, but anyway, we do that just like we did with our rental house and just have those installed. Not that big of a deal. Now, these are not solid wood, they're hollow core, but they seem to be good quality hollow core. I don't see any flex in them. And then here is the downstairs guest bedroom, I guess is what you call it. And we were thinking this would be a good office for us, unless we did it upstairs. It's got the sliding cabinet doors, which I like those a lot better. If you put a bed right here, you wouldn't have to worry about having it too close to the cabinets with them sliding this way. So, and then these are your hangers on this side, and then you've got a lot of storage under here. So you put a shoe rack or whatever under there, put a shoe rack there, whatever. Then you got shelves over there and hangers on this side. Again, all your storage up here, and again, these are soft closed doors, drawers, doors, and whatever. It comes with no air cons, but each room has an outlet up high. So you put the air con, split air right there. And this has a lot of outlets in it for, again, you don't see that in many houses. You got one there, you come around here, and there's our car right there. And then you come around this way, there's 3. And anyway, that's a lot. That's where a TV would go, and that's what they've got it plumbed in for. And you got your cable stuff hiding under here. So they got that taped up because they just painted and then want to paint the covers. And then we'd have to get window coverings too for all of these rooms. All right, let's go upstairs. This is kind of a laminated hardwood flooring. And then you've got your tiles in here, obviously. That's what they do. And we'll stop there. So if you had a sofa and things back here or whatever. And I don't know where the cable is. I don't see a cable outlet, but you got one double gang there, one double there, and over here you got a double, over here you got a double. Then your air con, your splitter will go up here. So they keep this whole downstairs cool. Let's go upstairs. Now, one of the things I noticed going up these stairs is this is really close. Now this unit is already claimed. They're waiting for turnover on it. They're finishing up. See, the guy's out here doing tile, finishing up the tile. But anyway, this right here does not give me a whole lot of headroom. Like I say, I'm only 5'9", but it's pretty close, and when I go up, I just feel like I need to duck. They said that we could cut this on the other house, and then this beam right here, I banged my arm on it going up last time, so I guess you'd just have to get used to it, because it's got 5 inches sticking out there, you know, and my hand's about 4 inches wide, so anyway, and I banged my arm on that going up, and then got a nice chandelier up here, and again, the glass on the railings, I don't know why they didn't move this over just a little bit. You got a gap right here, so I mean, I would think that they would have moved that over, but yeah, what do I know? I'm not an engineer, right? Then you come up here, like I said, they're still working on things. So here's the balcony going out. It's not a very big balcony. You basically just get a few chairs out here and sit, but beautiful breeze. Wow. Now the house that we would be buying if we were to buy is down here. It's 3 down. They've got scaffolding and stuff up, so I can't really show you that house. But that's where the house is, 3 down from here. All right, so I just noticed that. It's artificial wood, but it's really cool. Okay, so all right, I close this. This is 1 bedroom. We were talking to him about this, and I told him, I said, hey, if I want to make this access to the balcony, why not just cut this down to the floor up to here, make a door going out. So I've had this open here. You can see this is the roof over the carport, garage, whatever you want to call it. And so all you'd have to do is put some rails up there and get access out there. They were saying we could put a spiral staircase up here, and I said, well, whatever. It's got a fire escape, fire ladder going down. Good idea. It's not a code, but they're doing it right. I like what they're doing to this house a lot more. So let me close this. Be a gentleman and lock it. Okay. So again, we got the sliding closet doors. And this toilet and bath, it's a barn door. It slides, so it takes up less space. You got no mirror, but there's the toilet bath. Again, beautiful fixtures. Well, let's see if I fix that, but this isn't ours. Okay, so this one here, we thought maybe this would be a good office right here. This is probably the smaller of the bedrooms. So, they got that wedged in. So there's probably painting here. We thought that would be a good office right there. And here's the master's bedroom. It's pretty decent size. Again, we have to get the window coverings for all these windows here. But this got a lot of light. It looks like we got a storm coming in. Look at how gray it is. And then the air con will go up here. I don't know why it wouldn't be above the window, but they've got the outlet over here, so maybe we could put it there and blow in this way. We'd have to measure, but look at all the outlets. Let's see, there's 2, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My head exploded if you heard that. 8 electrical outlets in a room. I just never heard of that in the Philippines. Okay, so I just noticed something else. Looks like they've got provisions for an outlet there. Really? Okay. And this is what they would consider a walk-in closet. Let's walk into the bathroom. And again, no mirrors. Mirrors. Sorry, I'm making a big issue out of it. But we were thinking we could put glass walls in the glass shower wall in here, since it's already got the little lip on it. So All right, well, I'm gonna get on out of here. We really like this house. It's well within our budget. And now that I've closed on my house, we could do that. Now, the one problem I have, like I say, is not much opportunity for landscaping. But if we don't put a fence up, then we could do that. And basically, all it is just this little patch out here and this patch right here. So, okay, well, let me know what you think. No, as a final thing, this is a concrete beam. So if I could get it to cut, about 4, 5, 6 inches right here, cut it right here, and right there, and just cut it and angle it, because this is hardy board. And it goes right to the edge here. So anyway, it can be done.